Wow, it's our brave Soviet comrades. We have finally met.
Ready, sir!
What an honor. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, Blaster here. Today we are playing through the final, the 12th mission of the Airborne DLC for Gates of Hell, titled When Will It End? Without further interruption, let's get started.
Germany, April 1945. After the Battle of the Bulge and after helping to secure the Ruhr, the 82nd Airborne Division drive into Germany, advancing on Ludwigslust, which is on the other side of the Elbe River. Today is Hitler's birthday, but outside the Führer bunker, no one is celebrating. Anyone in their right mind can see that the war is ending. Despite this, isolated incidents take place every day, proving that not every German is prepared to surrender. It's not allowed for German civilians or soldiers to show white flags as a sign of surrender. Anyone waving a white flag runs the risk of being executed on the spot. Some of the more fanatical German units and individuals can still spring surprises, even if they do not affect the outcome. The 82nd knows full well what might still happen as it enters the hamlet of Marendorf. In this mission, your unit advances to Dretham, which is on the Elbe River. After taking Dretham, crossing the river can be considered only if the area is secure. Just make sure you don't get killed with the end of the war this close.
Barendorf is ours. Now, we must secure Dretham and the surrounding area before we can cross the river. Let's send a patrol to Dretham to see if there are any enemy forces in the area.
I already can see some jeeps with Brownings. Nice, let's get in.
Officer here, what's the word?
And you boys get into the second one.
Ready to go, sir.
We should take a look at that farmhouse as well.
This one. Okay, we will. Let's send our jeeps. We are at the very end of the war now. Germany is on the verge of surrender. I don't expect much resistance at this point, but we'll see how it goes, of course. Let's grab this carabine. This medic's pistol always makes me mad.
Officer here, what do you need? Awaiting orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice. Surgicals are doing their job. Let's get the rest of the infantry. Then they're over here as well. Okay, get down. We have a man down. Where is the medic?
The objective, sir. Medic here.
There is one. And here is the other one.
Ready, sir. Yes, sir. Who's hurt? Medic here. Officer here. What do you need? Always ready.
Okay, I guess it's better to check every bush.
Buckmist. The Americans are here.
Orders, sir.
Please, you must leave this place.
Why do you say that? What's got you worried?
At last, we finally reached the village. I got a little bit tired after cleaning all
There
those
are
bushes.
fanatical troops in the surrounding area. They are observing us. They are observing the whole area. Junger Mann, we cannot be seen helping you. Nor do we want to be caught in the middle of a fight. Not with them. Not here. Gott steh uns bei.
Listen up, then. Set up a defensive perimeter around the village and stay alert. There could be more stubborn crowds nearby.
Luckily, I have already started digging foxholes, so we are halfway there.
We need to get these civilians out of harm's way.
Medic, stand
Let's use one of these trucks to evacuate them back to Barendorf.
Medic here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get all of them into our track.
Ready, sir.
And you foxholes are never enough.
Any orders, sir?
Ready, sir.
Right, let's get this truck to our HQ.
Always ready.
And more foxholes.
Ready to go, sir. Awaiting your command, sir.
Ready, sir.
Awaiting orders, sir.
Here they are. Oh, oh, move left, come on. We almost got into trap. Come on, come on. And now you, right? Come on. I hope I will hit it from the first try.
Civilians should
Come
be
on.
safe.
Thank you for saving
Okay,
us.
maybe over here.
But
Yes, one more.
as you can, spare your man.
Just one more.
Spare my village.
Yes. Cool.
Will do, sir.
And here we got all the village dwellers nice and safe. Good job. I see, and now pretty classical counterattack. Okay.
Due to the poor weather conditions, we cannot use our aircraft. But we can use a nearby artillery battery to strike the enemy.
Medic here. Who needs help?
Finish them up, boys. Good job. I see they still have some pretty heavy armor. Okay, yes. This should be it, right? Let's finish up the infantry. Okay, this thing we will counter with our artillery. Come on, would you die already? Oh, I see, he died. The crew got out.
Always ready.
Guten Tag.
Flashback.
We are at the very end of the war now. Germany is on the verge of surrender. I don't expect much resistance at this point.
End of flashback.
Is it just me or is it really getting hot in here? Ah, come on! Die! Die! Oh, finally! I thought we'll never get them. Oh, catch this! We are almost there, we are almost there. Come on. Nice, we did it. Wow. It's our brave Soviet comrades. We have finally met.
Ready, sir!
What an honor. At last, this bloodshed is coming to an end. I believe humanity will learn from what has happened. And here are the final results of the mission. Overall, my impression of the mission is average. It was a bit of a drag clearing forests and bushes in the beginning. The ending was more dynamic. The mission itself can be completed quickly, which I consider to be a plus. I didn't have time to get tired. The scene with the comrades was also a nice touch. This was the final mission of the DLC, so I would like to wrap up with my thoughts on the entire campaign. In general, my impression of the campaign is positive. It was worth the money. Of course, it wasn't without its flaws. The developers still seem eager to add tedious map clearing tasks here and there. Some missions felt overly stretched out. My personal opinion is that it would have been nice to give the player limited resources, which they could manage in a reasonable amount of time. The rest, for scale purposes, could have been handled by bots within the mission scenario. This was done in some parts of the campaign, but it was quite limited. Without a doubt, playing in co-op would help mitigate these shortcomings, as some missions really lend themselves to that style of play. Those are my conclusions. That's all from me for now. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you liked the video, please consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like. Wishing you all the best and see you soon!